this art, tell me that's not beautiful. The way the cartoonish ladies have been drawn is just perfect. I just love this book so much. I was about to take it and use it to get some pictures, but I am unfortunately unable to do that. I love it too much, so I'll just use this one page which fell off, because anyways it has some really cute and cool looking photos. I'm thinking I can use this one here. And this lady, she looks very surprised in a nice way for my little Zine. This is a Zine. We're gonna do a Zine tour when I finish making it. I've been crafting for like 2 hours. I'm not even tired yet. Also, I love hibiscus leaves because of just how pink the water becomes. I don't know if you can see anything, but yeah, I love that so much. I have loved using different scraps of paper from this little piece, and I had some art I had done on this magazine a while back, and I just found it randomly. And I also found this scrap of star paper. I don't know if you can see, but it has some stars over there, and they are surprisingly really good to use on this scrappy experience. I also have this music sheet paper and this squared paper, as well as this KFC paper from a while back, the packing bag. It has really nice coarse paper, which has worked superbly for me. I'm just remaining with 2 pages to finish my little design. Then I'm going to give you a tour of it. But I just wanted us to taste this juice. It's a mango juice my sister made for us. It's always so weird when your sister does something for you. You're like, does it have poison or something? Because why would you just make something for me? It's nice actually. The mangoes were getting bad, so this is a good way to use them up. Wait, this is so good. I like how hibiscus tea is usually so bitter. But I think any tea is bitter as long as you don't add a sweetener. A taste for bitterness. That's a nice one. The breakfast is really interesting. If you're Kenyan, you know what a smocha is. If you're not, a smocha is basically a street food where you take chapati, you add a smoky or a sausage, you add tomatoes and onions and a lot of tomato sauce and other sauces, and then you wrap it up. It's sort of like a burrito in a way, but the Kenyan style. And one thing I love more than buying smoothies is making them at home. I love when I have all the ingredients. I love when I can make it at home, and today that's exactly what we've done. We have a really classic one. It has so many different ingredients that I just have to tell you about it. Okay, if you don't like this bit, just fast forward. Okay, so we have the chapati, then we have an omelette, and this omelette contains egg, 2 eggs. They were really tiny eggs, so 2 eggs, cucumber, tomatoes, onions, and I added a lot of pickled onions and peppers since they were kind of losing color in the fridge, so I just chucked them all inside here. Then we have a smoky that has been cooked, obviously. Then I have added sauerkraut. These little green things on top are sauerkraut. Then I have added sauce, tomato sauce, a little bit of plain yogurt, and soy sauce. And you know what, I did not even wrap it, just so you could see it. And aside from that, yesterday the rest of the rest of my family went on a wedding, and they wrapped up some piece of cake for me to try. It's weirdly wrapped up in serviette, but I'm sure it's good inside there. Then we have already started putting how to use. I have some little diluted juice inside here. I love diluted juice. Like, I can't get enough of it. That's why I don't like to have it around, because it's just so good. Then I have some little milk to go along with my cake. Yeah, so let's do a taste test of this one first. I need to wrap it up, of course. And this is like the hardest bit of making a smoocher or a burrito or a wrap. It's the actual wrapping of it. It's torn, but we can take one bite before it falls apart. That is so good. Next, I'm going to try the cake before it falls apart. It looks like carrot cake, which I absolutely love. Like, I love carrot cake so much. Oh my god, it's definitely carrot cake. I love carrot cake so much. The cream is definitely a bit too much around the cake, but the cake itself, it's a few hours later. It's actually 2:26 p.m. The lights came back at around 12, so I've just been editing, and I have this crochet project that I have been working on. It's an arm warmers pattern by Chenda DIY, and I'm working on the back panel. I think I'm almost done. I'm actually done with the back panel. I'm supposed to start the next panel, the front panel, and I am watching Stranger Things season 5. Been waiting for it, and I'm glad it's here. I'm still making good use of this. As you can see, it still has my juice, so I'm going to be taking that as I keep on watching my show and working on this crochet project. And yeah, those are the vibes. Listen, it is never my intention for us to be meeting at breakfast tables, but it keeps happening. So, good morning, welcome to a new day. I have a very interesting bowl of salad with me today, and oh my god, I keep on amazing myself with the kind of recipes I am able to come up with, because look at this. You can almost not even tell what's inside here. Like, try and guess. Yeah, you can't, right? Let me tell you, this is a very simple and rich salad. I don't know why I've never made this before. Okay, let me break down what's inside. I first began by stir frying cucumber, onion, tomato, green pepper, red pepper, and cabbage, and everything was diced into cubes so that you can get this like texture. Okay, so you cut everything up, dice everything up, throw it all in a pan with a little oil and cover it and let it cook. Then boil 2 eggs. Okay, take a little bit of rice, add a little bit of soy sauce, mix that in. Take your boiled eggs, remove the yolks, put them in the rice, mash it all together, add a spoonful of plain yogurt or Greek yogurt, mash it all together, add salt, add to this mixture which was cooking, but you've already turned it off and removed it from the cooker, and now you've put it in a bowl, and then you mix the two together. Then you add a spoonful of sauerkraut, and you dice the egg white, the boiled egg white, and then you add it on top. Then you add salt, pepper, and any sauce you want on top. I've not yet tasted it, but it obviously is good, clearly. I've successfully outdone myself. This is so delicious. I forgot to say, I also added avocado. I had a little bit of avocado, so I diced it up and I added it inside here. And because the salad was feeling very soft, I took some cucumber and tomato raw I think a quarter of a cucumber and a quarter of a tomato, and I diced them up and just threw them on top because I like a little bit of crunch in my salads. So yeah, this is our Lily's bowl salad. It's so cute. I also added spinach, if I forgot to mention. And in my little jar, which you're going to be seeing more of as the videos keep on going, I made drinking chocolate. I've not been a fan of drinking chocolate ever, but I needed to take something that's not tea because I don't like tea. I don't like milk tea. Yeah, or Kenyan tea. I don't like how it tastes. So I've made drinking chocolate in my little cutesy jar. I don't know if this is a jar. Is it a mason jar? I don't know. And I have a queen cake to finish up the meal. Yeah, that's just about it. In terms of what's been going on, I have been working on a crochet project and I am almost done. Let me just show you how much progress we got in. Okay, I guess the last time I updated you guys, did I even update you? I don't know. But the last time I updated you, I probably had just one panel. But now we have both panels. We have the front panel and the back panel. Let me tell you, this is the back panel. This is the one pattern I have had to redo so many times. I have had to wing it and create my own pattern in some parts of the video because the video is just not clear enough, and I have literally redone this back panel. Is it the back one? No, the front one. I have redone it almost 10 times. Like, when I say 10 times, I mean almost 10 times. I have made mistakes so many times and I've had to undo, redo, and we're finally done with that. So we just have the sleeves and probably ribbing to go on. This is the yarn that I've been using. It's super soft yarn. It's cotton. I got it at Biashara Street. This one skein of 200 grams goes for 600 shillings. Yeah, this is the one I've been using, and my hook size is 5 millimeters, though they recommend 3 to 3.5 millimeters. Yeah. Aside from that, when I was doing this, I was being accompanied by Stranger Things. I've finally watched the whole of season 5 and I cannot wait for part 2. Like, I literally cannot wait for it. So this has been my crochet project as I catch up on a series. And now that I've finished Stranger Things, I am waiting for the latest part 2, but I need a new series. Okay, I need a new series to continue my crochet project because I don't feel fine with just crocheting without doing anything, right? Updates on my book. I'm almost done with it. I will update you and give you like a full review of it when I'm actually done, because I feel like I've talked about that book in so many videos, and at this point it's like I'm not even finishing the book. It's like that book again. She's brought out that book again. She's not finishing this book. She's just telling us that she's making progress, but she's not finishing it. So I'm going to wait until I finish it, which will probably be in this video because I have like 100 pages to go. And yeah, I'll probably finish it in this video, then I can give you a full rundown or review of it. I love the book. It has so many hidden and underlying themes. The characters are so well developed, and I have yapped about this book more than I can even count, so I'm not going to yap about it right now. I'm just going to enjoy my breakfast. I'm going to enjoy my yummy, delicious salad, and I'm going to sip on my chocolate, and I'm going to take my cupcake after the whole meal is done. So that is what's going on. I had an online class today. Yesterday, the whole of yesterday, I was in school, but today I don't really have physical classes. So yeah, I'm going to be at home, which is great. I also feel like my hair is due for an undoing session, but I don't feel like it, you know. I feel like it's due because honestly it's coming apart clearly, but I also just don't feel like it. I don't feel like doing the undoing of my hair. Guys, I finally finished the book. There's usually this really weird feeling after finishing a book where you're kind of sad but happy, kind of relieved but nostalgic at the same time. You wish you had not finished it, but you're glad you finished it because you obviously want to finish the book, right? And that's what I'm feeling right now. I've just finished it like 10 minutes ago, and I'm just overwhelmed by that feeling. I'm so excited to start the next book, but even before I get to that, this to say this book was good would be like a really big understatement. To say that this book was awesome would be another big understatement. This book was absolutely, I don't have the words for it, but it's the best. It's one of the best books I've ever read, if I think about it. I love the setting. I love the storyline. I love the plot. I love the writing. Everything is unexpected. It's the kind of story where you think you have it, but you're absolutely off track. You think you know what's going to happen, but you don't. You actually don't know anything about what's going to happen. It's overall a love story in a way. It's a romance novel, but it barely has any romance scenes. Actually, it doesn't actually have any. It's more of a family love story kind of. I don't know how to explain. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's a really good novel. It's a really good novel. The way it's set, the setting, the place, the descriptions. Pamela Bell was just able to really capture the essence of the characters so nicely. And the ending was so satisfactory. At some point in the book, I was like, what are you doing? What's going on? Why is everything going wrong? Like when you think nothing can go wrong, everything goes wrong. Everything goes downhill, and then you're like, oh my god, you brought my hopes high, and now you've brought them all down. Like you made me believe that everything was going to work out, but nothing actually did. And I guess that's the best bit of it. It's how it's unpredictable. It's how even the characters who you think are good turn out to be devious and mischievous and turn out to be the actual villains of the story. I loved it so much. I have fallen in love with this book. I feel like if I was able to, I could just swallow it whole and keep it in my mind and in my memory and in my stomach and have the book and me molded into one. That is just about how much I've enjoyed this book. It was just such a read. But I have missed the feeling of finishing a book because obviously this was really big. Whole 505 pages, and it's taken me about 3 weeks. Is it 3 weeks, I think, to finish this book? I was talking with a friend of mine the other day, and she mentioned to me that I can try out for barista positions. And I've never really thought about it, but now that I think about it, I might actually want to be a barista. Not as a full time career, but for some part of my life. Like, I would love to be a student but working part time as a barista. I really think I would enjoy that. Just learning how to make different types of coffee and making them for people. Because I feel like coffee is art. Coffee is art. Coffee stains are art. The way coffee just drapes over a cup is artistic. And I would love to spend a day just making coffees for people, you know? I usually hear people saying that coffee sometimes helps with pooping, and I never realized that it does help with pooping, even for me, because when I take my morning coffee, I will have a poop, you know? Not immediately, but within that morning, I will have a poop. And I've never actually noticed that. It's kind of odd. Yeah, it's really odd. Good morning, this lovely morning. Something so lovely happened today. I'm so proud of myself when I think about how far I have come this year in terms of so many things. But what I want to talk about specifically is when it comes to health and fitness. I have had such an improved relationship with my body, with food, with working out, with moving my body, and I'm just so proud of that. Today, my sister and I went on a 2 kilometer run at 5:30 in the morning, and let me tell you, I used to hate running so much. Like, if you were to rank people in terms of how much they hate running, I would be competing for the top spot. I used to hate running because whenever I engaged in it, it was just too tiresome. I never had the right shoes, I never ran the right way. Good morning, welcome to a new day. I am finishing up the box that I'm sending to a friend of mine, and I've just been thinking about what I can fill it with, and I decided to give her a book. This is the book. It's a Secret 7 book, and this book reminds us of childhood memories. You can never go wrong with burning paper. Good morning, this lovely morning. Today we're having a breakfast that I haven't had in a long time, and you know it. Avocado toast. Avocado toast with omelette and cucumbers and sauerkraut and all the good things. Today I'm at home and so much good things are happening, okay? Like, so many good things are happening because I am getting more into crafts and I'm getting more into art. And yesterday I went and actually bought a sketch pad which I've been eyeing for a while now. I got it at House of Leather for 500 shillings. And I finally began my mysterious local tourist sketching in the park era. And I'm so excited about it. Let me just finish my breakfast, then I'm going to show you my sketch pad and the oil pastels which we got earlier on in the video. Yes, we are finally getting around to using them. I'm just so excited for that. I always love when my life is filled with creative pursuits, with fun hobbies that I can do simply at home for no cost, and art has always been that for me. So yeah, I also have some iced coffee. I made a cold brew yesterday, but I finished all of it. So this is my second cup of coffee at 9 a.m. in the morning. Anyways, aside from that, I really have been wanting to be consistent with short form content, and I feel like I haven't done that at all. With long form content with YouTube videos, I'm becoming so consistent, and I love that for myself. Like the video for tomorrow, it's already scheduled, girl. It's ready to post. It's done. It's edited. Everything is done. It's scheduled. it's just waiting to post itself at midnight tonight, right? So I'm excited about that. I'm glad about that. I'm happy that I've become so consistent on YouTube. Like, so happy, so happy about that, because at some point in my life, it was something I was struggling with. I was always filming the video for that week on the same week. So I film, I edit, I post on the same week. But right now, I've filmed like 2 videos in advance, and I am ahead. I am ahead of the game. I'm just so excited about that. But now on short form content, I've not really been consistent for a while. There's a time I was really consistent with it, but at that time I was not consistent with YouTube. But now I want to do both, you know, I want to handle both. I want to boost my short form content and boost my long form content at the same time. Your girl is putting in hard work. This is the year when I become consistent on all platforms and I do my best at every other craft that I have. So I'm trying not to burn out with short form content. So whenever I film a short form TikTok, instead of like before when I used to film, like I can film 5 videos, edit all of them, post all of them, one after the other, like literally at the same time. Instead of doing that, I'm actually just posting a video at a time. So if, for example, today I have so much motivation and I have so much inspiration, and I film 5 videos, I will edit all of them and schedule them, one for each day, so that I'm able to get ahead and I don't have to keep on logging in to actually post the video. I just schedule them and they go. And I just want to focus on consistency right now. I don't want to think too much about what I'm going to post and all that. I just want to be consistent with it. That is my main goal right now, to be consistent on all platforms. I also find that normally when I post on TikTok, I forget to come back and post on Instagram. So you find that my Instagram has very few posts compared to my TikTok. So yeah, I want to be consistent on Instagram as well. Anyways, without further yapping, I'm going to eat my breakfast. I have become a master at patience. This is about the 5th time I'm going to have to redo this piece of garment that you can see me very weirdly trying on. I'm so exhausted. I was planning to finish this thing today, but now I realize it's too big. It's too big for the client. I'm so tired. It's really beautiful, but it's too big. I have been sitting on this bed for so long crocheting this thing. And now I'm going to have to start again because it is too big. It is too big. The dimensions are just off. Oh my god, I can't even imagine having to begin the panels again. Hi, welcome back to a new vlog. I feel like I'm whispering, even if I'm not. But my voice feels kind of raspy because I've been quiet for a while now. Anyways, it's currently 3:47 p.m. and for the whole day I've been seated crocheting, and I made a lot of mistakes on the project I was creating. So I was thinking of taking an afternoon, the rest of my afternoon, to just do creative work that does not require me to be on screen. I want to take time to delve into all my creative passions in this one afternoon, because I feel like I've been wanting to do creative things for a few days now, but I've been filling all my spare time with series and movies and YouTube. And so I want to refuel. It's getting a little hot, like it's getting hot really fast. Putting on my jumper was not the right decision. It's been really hot for the past few weeks, and I kind of just want it to rain so bad, like so bad continuously for a long time, and I just want the weather to become gloomy so that I can begin to pull out my sweaters when I go for class and all my warm clothing can suddenly come out of my closet. I'm kind of tired of the really, really hot weather and the scorching sun and the dust. This is my stack of creative hobbies that I want to engage in today. These are hobbies I haven't done for a while. I've been meaning to do, but I've not been making time for them. I want to remind you that with your hobbies, it's something that you actually need to make time for. Like, you will not always have time for it. Just like you make time to watch series, you make time to do other stuff, make time for your hobbies, make time to unwind, to let your creativity flow out of you. Anyways, before this turns into a TED Talk, let's get right into it. I have my water right here in my nice clear pink mug, which I got as a gift. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't know why I had to say all that, but yeah. Then I have this sketch pad that I actually bought yesterday. I have been eyeing this sketch pad for a really long time, and I finally got it for myself yesterday. And guess what? I did it because I managed to save money. Anyways, it's really cute. It's made of some cloth material. It has a magnetic closure and this sort of thready fibrous material for a bookmark. So I really love this little sketch pad. I'm looking forward to going around the city, drawing stuff, carrying it on my trips, like wherever I am. I want to have a memory of whatever happened by just sketching it out or drawing my surroundings or just drawing my thoughts, my feelings, and whatever. It has 120 pages, so I assume in 120 pages this will be full, and I'll buy another one and I'll buy another one over and over and over because I want to make sketching a really, really strong hobby in my life. Anyways, we're gonna start with this first, and I wanted to show you what we're going to be using for sketching today. I got this pack of oil pastels as a gift as well on my birthday, so we are going to be using them. I've been practicing using oil pastels and I feel like I'm getting better, so I'm excited to get into it. This is the first piece I did yesterday using pastels. After drawing on it, I have to use a piece of very thin tissue paper to cover it up so that the oil pastel doesn't smudge or get onto the other page. Anyways, this is it. It's grapes and a star with this kind of hazy background, and I just really, really love how oil pastels look. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Good afternoon. It's almost afternoon. It's like a few minutes to 12 noon, and I'm actually heading to school right now, but I just wanted to show you the project because I finally finished it. This is how it looks. I can't try it on right now also because it's a smaller size than me and I don't want to expand it, but it looks so nice. The stitches, everything just feels so well done after having to redo it like tens of times. Yeah, anyways, this is how it looks. I also got my hair done by my little sister. I'm running to school. We have a class and a group meeting, so I really have to get going. I just remembered I had forgotten to show you guys how that looked. I'm going to package it in this small blue bag and put it in a gift box. Yeah, aside from that, I need to run. Hi, welcome to a new day. I feel like it's been a really long time since I sat on this desk, talked about my breakfast, and updated you guys on which book I was reading. Though for you, it might not feel like a long time since you've seen my previous vlog and the other vlog, but it's been a while since I filmed actually. I've just been using batch filmed content from a while back, so it feels nice. Today I have a really interesting breakfast plate. It is so confusing, and you guys must have already realized by now that I mix foods in the weirdest of ways. So I have toast. I have toast that contains a layer of yogurt. I always like to put a layer of yogurt or a creamy thing that's soft so that the toast is not as hard as it is. It's crunchy, but it still has that soft side. Then I have cucumbers. I have an omelette that has been cooked in mutton stock from last night, and then I have a leaf of lettuce on top for crunch. I have two of those. Oh, there's also cherry tomatoes in the omelette. And then I have a stir fry of veggies, the veggies being broccoli, cauliflower, sweet corn. I love sweet corn. And all three colors of peppers, that's yellow, green, and red. And a cup of coffee. I've also added a little sauerkraut on top, and my sauerkraut is now almost completely finished. So I think we might have to remake some more and start fermenting some more. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know if I told you guys that I finished this book. I finished it a long time ago. That's like a week and a half ago. And it's a really awesome book. It changed my life. I love the characters. I did a whole commonplace book breakdown of it, and yeah, it's just an awesome book. If you happen to see it as you're passing along a certain lucky road, just pick it up. It's awesome. It's very vintage, but at the same time the emotions and the story has been conveyed in such a really nice way. And it's also very unpredictable. Like, you think you have it, but you don't have it. You think things are gonna go nicely, but they're not gonna go nicely. They're actually going to go completely horribly before turning around in a completely unpredictable way. That's like the simplest way I can explain this book. It's awesome. Now, yesterday I had class, right? And after class, my friend and I wandered around town like we usually do, and I got a book. I know I was not supposed to buy a book because I have two more books to read, but honestly, those two books are pretty disappointing at the moment because I don't feel hooked onto them. I don't feel like I need to keep reading, And I know even for this one, I did not feel like that at first. So I probably need to give them more time. But I'm in like page 40 in each. I started one, got to like page 40 something. Then I was like, let me try the other one. I got to around the same page and I'm like, okay, this is a problem. But I'm going to give them a chance. I'm going to give them a chance to live, to breathe. I kind of got interrupted by my little sister, so I took some time to finish my breakfast before I tell you about the book that I bought yesterday. There's a little bit of weird sunshine on my face, and the only way to prevent it is to stay like this, which is kind of weird. So I'm just gonna stay here, and I hope it doesn't really disrupt the shot. Anyways, this is a book I got yesterday on the street. It's known as Every Day by David Latham. And the reason why I got this book is because of this phrase here. Every day a different body, every day a different life, every day in love with the same girl. I was like, why? What does that mean? And this book is honestly the perfect book ever because I started reading it this morning and I got to page 22. I had to stop myself from reading because I was just like, okay, let's keep reading. I have underlined so many things. I feel like it's so relatable. The author is able to put feelings into words. For example, let me read you one phrase. What is it about the moment you fall in love? How can such a small measure of time contain such enormity? I suddenly realized why people believe in deja vu, why people believe they've lived past lives, because there's no way the years I've spent on this earth could possibly encapsulate what I'm feeling. The moment you fall in love feels like it has centuries behind it, generations, all of them rearranging themselves so that this precise, remarkable intersection could happen. In your heart, in your bones, no matter how silly you know it is, you feel that everything has been leading to this. All the secret arrows were pointing here. The universe and time itself crafted this long ago, and you're just now realizing it. You're just now arriving at the place you were always meant to be. Wow, it's so awesome. It's about a soul which wakes up in a different body every single day. But the condition is this soul, I don't want to say he or her or she, because the soul can wake up in a female's body, in a male's body. So this soul wakes up in different bodies every day, but the bodies have to be the same age as the age of the soul, so 16 years. So every single day he gets to live a different, he it she it gets to live a different life in a different body and experience someone else's universe. And in a way, it's a blessing and a curse. I love it. I feel like I've always wanted to experience being in someone else's life, and I've always loved the quote by Sylvia Plath that says, "I'm so limited. I can only be one person. I can only do so much. I cannot be everything I want to be. I cannot live all the lives I want to live. I am limited." I resonate to that quote a lot, and I feel like this is my chance to live those many different lives through the eyes of this main character. I think I'm gonna love it. I think I'm gonna love it. I think I'm gonna finish it too fast, and I am just so excited to finish it actually and to see where the story goes. So this is my current read, and I'm just gonna enjoy it. I have class today, so good morning, this lovely almost 2026 day. Today is the 30th of December, and I am so excited to be alive. I'm so excited to be awake. It is currently 11:55 in the morning. Look, I'm having a little drink. It's a berry blast tea. It's one of these flavored fruit infusion teas. This is Melvin's berry blast, and I love it so much. It smells so berry, and the color is also kind of a vibe. So I love this. I've been taking this same cup, it was full, since last night. And yeah, I wanted to update you guys a little because we are going to visit a childhood friend of ours. We're supposed to be leaving at 12. It's currently 11:55. I've not showered. I'm not ready, but we're going to get ready. We're going to leave, I think, at 12:30 or something, which is fine, which is alright. I feel like this December I've not vlogged at all, which is kind of weird because December is when you're supposed to be like having a lot of activities to vlog about, but I have not had any. I've literally just been seated on my bed, typing, watching series, sleeping, waking up, going on walks, coming back, the whole shebang. The same things I do every single day. So today is when we have something remotely interesting, which is going to visit our childhood friend. We have been friends with her from like, I think when I was in class 4, which is more than 10 years ago. I think this year was our 11th anniversary of being friends, which is like so awesome. She's practically our sister. So we're going, all my sisters and we are going to visit her, rewatch Barbie movies, maybe make cookies. I don't know, it's gonna be a fun time. So I'm excited for that. And I also love this drink. I love it so much. So yeah, also tomorrow I need to get my hair done. My hair doesn't look so bad actually. It's my little sister who made these, but we need to get them off. You can see I'm very sweaty. That's because we are just from wrestling with my baby sister to have her showered, to get her ready. It's always a task. So finally that's done, so I can get ready, she can get ready, and we can leave. Oh, so cute. Twisting. They are. Right?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Thanks for them. Oh.
So sad. I also saw that. I was like,
Oh yeah, nice.
those can't be.
Pamoja na pink.
Nilikuwa ameniambia niende ka.
Niliambia nilinyoa.
Chips. I love that.
I love I don't know mama.
I really like that. That's very chic.
That's what you want.
My legs gonna change.
Maybe you take the black taste.
Okay, like see introduction as in saseni tunatengeneza cake. Yes. Yes.
Okay, intro. So hi guys. Today we are baking a cake. What are we baking? What's the latest? Carrot cake. So I'm a watcher, so I'll just be watching it.
Observer.
I'm not
Thank you.
What's this?
Ha ha ha.
You just tell me guys.
Amekutana na tablet niifanye.
I'm not used to having a tall person in the
Use me
kitchen.
guys.
Okay, wait.
We have sugar, salt.
Joe, you need to show the ingredients.
One person needs to
okay.
be grating carrots.
Okay,
To
is
save
that
on time.
that is
Me.
That is you.
that is me.
Not her.
So one, right?
Yeah. Nimeacha make hapo nazo.
So you're using one.
This one 1.5.
Mandashis. What's that?
Here it is.
Just the observer.
Do mix tena.
Nimetokea ikikaa smart.
Kala pia.
Yes.
That's so nice.
Tumemalizana na hii.
I really bake for. Imesema tuna bake for how many minutes?
It's like a rainbow on top of the clouds. Okay, look, those are the colors. Ndizo hizo. Kai.
Gosh, ona pale like hapa kando it's like a literal rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. This is so quality.
Imagine unaweza pata kuna watu hawioni sasa ni sisi tu. We peeled off this outer layer because it literally got burnt on the outside, but the inside is not fully ready. So we've returned it with an aluminium foil inside to cook on the inside. It's a perfect infusion of blueberry. Yeah, I'm gonna try this right now. Blueberry tea. So excited to try this. Look at this little cute cup. I don't know why this time I made it hot. I usually like to have my teas cold, and now that I'm having it hot, I'm like, yeah, I like my tea cold. Yeah. Hata hapa juu si eti ni moto eti deadly.
Like I don't
Si moto hata.
understand the theory.
Is it fully?
Amefura sijui aje.
Hapa ikai kama iko ready. Ndani iko ready. Si anageuka ndio afunguliwe. Si anageuka ndio angoje. Atungoje. Mwambie ingie. Sika
So
hapo nje.
Girl, you a baker girl?
We baked all of us. So. Sasa shida ni inakataa kutoka. Inakataa kutoka.
My camera is not.
Let's try the spatula. Yo.
I don't think itakuwa cake, itakuwa just baked ingredients. Ndio kuto dust. Mbona normally wina? Mbona leo vitu zinaenda big kama cake iko specific na
By
mavitu.
the labda.
Inakaa delicate and
But
part of it is
well.
remaining.
We
Tuache
tried
ikue.
our best.
Wow.
Inakaa cute though.
Oh, Sharon.
Kai. Amekaa hivyo tu.
Ikaiva. Cuz I make the
Kigai. Kwa kila mahali. Sawa, acha tu. Sawa choko kwa. Aki no. Tutachomeka tu kwa black. Oh my god! Good morning, good afternoon, good day to you, lovely human being. Welcome to 2025. This is quite literally the first time I'm picking up my camera to record something for a vlog for this year. So I just wanted to kind of summarize last year very fast and set the tone for this year as we get into the new year. It's currently January 7th, it's on a Tuesday, and I am at home and I have my books. I was doing some writing, some planning, and that's because this year I have launched a podcast. You probably know about this if you follow my TikTok and my Instagram. And I'm so excited about this. I have a podcast YouTube channel for it over here, and this is the Spotify podcast page, and I'm so excited to be working on this as a new year project. I actually started it last year, but I am working on it this year. I am glad to have the opportunity to even reach for so many things and want to be so many things and to have the courage to do them. I think this year I'm just trying to do stuff without overthinking it. If I want to start something and it's on my mind for a while, then I will start it. If I'm looking to achieve something, I will work towards it. Just making moves without being too critical of myself and trying to think about it way too much, because the more you think about things, for example this podcast, the more I kept on keeping it on hold and thinking about it, the more the idea never came to fruition. So I'm excited to be sharing thoughts on my podcast. If you like to listen to me, majority of the segments in my vlogs are usually just me talking. So if you like listening to me, you can just pop onto the podcast. You can watch it on YouTube if you want to have like the video version, or if you just want the audio version, you can listen on Spotify. I am actually planning out some episodes, and I just realized how happy this is making me. And whenever I feel like this with something, it just shows me that it is for me. That's how I feel with content. That's how I feel with creating. I feel so excited whenever I get to sit down and plan what I want to create and think about ideas and try and curate a whole page for myself. It makes me so happy, and I think happiness is one thing that can be like a compass you use in life to know which routes are for you. Because if a path is for you, it doesn't mean it has to be easy, but you have to feel some certain amount of joy in pursuing it. Otherwise, it's not really for you. That's what I'd argue. Anyways, that is the new year celebrate, the new year gift. That is what we're beginning this year with. I am excited to see where this year will get us. I want to be more consistent with my vlogs. I want to also explore different styles of vlogging, and yeah, and to share my life in a way that's better. I want to improve. I want to improve my quality. I want to improve my thumbnails. I've not been doing thumbnails. I've just been doing single photos, and I think I want to get into doing thumbnails and all that. But that all being said, I can keep yapping forever. So I will save the yaps for the podcast. I hope you guys tune into the podcast. I'm so grateful for whoever keeps up with these vlogs. It's it's so weird to think that someone actually does, but yeah. I'm so grateful. Happy New Year to you. I wish you a prosperous year. Take it slow, take it easy. Don't be pressured by New Year's resolutions and all this pressure to become a different person and to change your life in a year. It's okay, you can take it a step at a time. Just evaluate what's been going right, look at what you need to change, want to change, and do not pressure yourself, okay? You are in your own timeline, you're in your own race. Don't pressure yourself to try and achieve goals because everyone else is achieving the same goals. Like, set your own goals and be patient with yourself in that journey. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next vlog that will be kicking off our 2025 vlogs, although this is coming out in 2025, so I don't know what I mean by that. Goodbye. I love you so much.